is.
Hey, quit that! Quit that cat! No! God. Sorry.
Welcome to Yarn Knitted Kittens, an FPS starring my character Kita and Cloth Kid.
Yep, Cloth Kid!
As far as I'm a Nico Jar. This is Strawberry Teeth.
I'm Cade, aka Starbaby, aka Teeth, aka the Fae that steals all of your names.
So let me paint a scene for us.
Okay.
It's a bright and sunny day in Inkwell today. Yeah, not too many clouds in the sky, but enough that gives it shade, a gentle breeze. It's just a perfect day to head to the park, which is where we find our two characters. Why would Cloth Kid have come to the park today?
Well, I mean, Cloth Kid's, a playful soul. They're a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Of course they come to a park to play. They may be an alien from space and not really know much about this place, but they know a park when they see one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kita's. You go first.
No, you go ahead.
Kita would have come here, to play, to find someone to talk to, or worst comes to worst, fall asleep in a tree branch in a very weird position, as cats do. And in order to, and I'm going to say, as they're just walking around the park doing their thing, that they take notice of each other, because I don't want to risk this entire encounter on a roll. So yes.
Okay, then.
So yes, Cloth Kid.
So, yeah.
Yeah, Cloth Kid, they basically see 4-footish cat child with a fluffy coat and a cowboy hat.
Man, 4 foot?
Yeah, Kita's like
Cloth Kid is like a fourth of their size.
Yeah.
Okay, so and she's just in the tree.
I would say they're sitting under the tree currently.
They. Oh, okay.
They, she, he, any gender works for Kita.
Oh, okay. Okay. I wasn't sure.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Cloth Kid, well, Cloth Kid is a big fan of anything soft and kitty soft, so Cloth Kid's gonna, sneak over, on tiptoes and try to pet the cat child.
Do you want to roll stealth for that, or no?
Sure, I'll roll. I was thinking stealth or sleight of hand, either one. I'll go, stealth.
Yeah, okay then.
Ten. Not very stealthy.
Yeah, so they're doing the complete over-the-top toon sneaky thing, I take it?
Well, not completely, because it is a 10, so it's sort of decent, but, as they get close and they start petting Kita, they get really excited and start to pet them, really, really quickly and a little bit too roughly.
Yeah, so that Kita is going to jump a little and then turn to face. Cloth is like, oh, hello there.
Cloth Kid gives Kita a big ol' grin and just keeps petting.
You really like my coat, don't you?
Cloth Kid nods. They're not really big on using their words.
Let's see. Okay.
uh, go ahead.
Uh, at that point, he goes, "Do you want a hug then? If you like my coat so much."
Cloth Kid's button eyes seem to sparkle, and they nod and immediately open their arms up for a hug.
Yeah, Kita's just gonna pull them into a hug.
Ah! You swear you hear them like their bodies squeak as you hug them close, like a little squeaky toy.
Oh, yeah. So as Kita does that, Cloth Kid notices, oh, there's a face, there's a cat staring at him from within the coat. At them.
Cloth Kid looks at the face, looks up at Kita, looks down at the face again, and reaches a little hand down to boop where the nose would be.
Yes, the cat face gives their finger a little lick.
Cloth Kid just gasps and immediately tries to grab the cat.
Yeah, you can grab the cat with no problem.
Yeah. Okay, good. But how does Kita and their cat react to freaking Cloth Kid just grabs them and pulls them close in the middle of this hug?
Kita's gonna laugh. The cat just seems to roll with it. That's incredibly calm.
Well, that's a well-trained cat. That's a pretty chill cat. I know my cats wouldn't react that way.
Yes, as Cloth Kid pulls the cat towards them, they notice that they basically pull the cat off the coat, and where the cat was, there's an orange patch, there's a purple patch,
Oh.
and you think you see what might be another cat on the edge of that purple area.
So many cats, so little time. Let's. 1 minute, my cat is making noise. They're right at the back.
Yep, okay.
Alright. So, Cloth Kid is just. I don't know, they're sort of at a loss because they're slowly realizing that there are many cats here.
Mm-hmm.
So many cats to pet, so many soft things. And they. For a moment, they just look between the cats and Kita and the cats and Kita, and then it's sort of weird, like they pull out this sort of glowing string from nowhere and loop it around their hand and then hold it like a balloon as it floats up and turns into sort of a menu like you'd see in a video, like you'd see in one of the Little Big Planet games specifically. No. Can you guess who they're an XP of? Yeah. But like they sort of twitch and gesture with their hands as they're cycling through this menu until they go to the icon of a hammer, and you can literally see everything that's in their hammer space displayed as they sort of cycle through it for the thing they're looking for.
Kita's going to reach up and try and bap the menu.
Well, when you try to bap the menu, all you really do is like it feels like the texture of a balloon. It's just rubbery. There's nothing you can really reach in and pull out.
Like just reach up and try and slap it.
Well, it does kind of do the little thing of a balloon bouncing in the air and kind of floating around. But eventually, Cloth Kid seems to find what they're looking for, and the menu closes, and in their hand they have a cat sticker, and they stick it to Kita's forehead.
Yeah, Kita's eyes.
Oh wait, I should have rolled hammer space for that real quick. Actually, let me do that.
Roll hammer space real quick.
Oh
Oh,
no, okay, that's a fail. Okay, they fumbled actually. They fumbled. And what they pull out is I haven't really created a fumble chart for them yet. And I don't feel like rolling from the official one. So I'm just gonna say what they pull out is a banana peel, and they just kind of look at it, kind of dissatisfied, and then throw it over their shoulder, and you hear some "Wah!" as somebody immediately slips and falls on the banana peel.
okay.
Let me roll again.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a success, I think.
Yeah.
Um, so finally they pull out the cat sticker and they stick it to Kita's forehead.
Their Kita's eyes, they do kind of cross-eyed as they try and look up at the sticker.
uh, Cloth Kid just gives Kita an excited thumbs up and then grabs the cat again and starts petting it.
I will say that the cat is like a half of their size.
Yeah, their Cloth Kid is so small. The cat, yeah, I wouldn't doubt if the cat is like most of Cloth Kid's height.
I'm just gonna quickly roll a d20. What cat did Cloth Kid grab? That's a 5? Okay. Because each of Cheetah's cat has its own unique outfit.
Nice.
They pull out a cat with a. They pull out a cat in an astronaut costume.
Ah, Cloth Kid loves that! A little alien like them!
Yeah, so basically they have the glass bowl on their head, basically fuzzy pipe cleaners acting as wires that go to two empty toilet paper rolls on their back.
That's amazing. Cloth Kid is going wild, even though, like, the cat's in an outfit, so they can't really get access to the fur. They're just petting the glass dome on the cat's head for a helmet.
uh, Cheetah's gonna basically laugh at their act because do you want to see another cat?
Cloth Kid nods very eagerly, very quickly. It makes them dizzy, and they sort of, their little button eyes seem to sort of spin.
Okay, that is a 4. What does a 4 get? They pull out a cat in a doctor's outfit, and they just kind of drop it on Cloth Kid.
Cloth Kid, with the other already very big for them cat in their hands, sort of stumbles back when the other cat is dropped onto them, but they don't mind at all. No, they're delighted. They let out sort of a happy. Well, it's not really a squeak, but it's a happy noise. They aren't one for words, but they can definitely make sounds. And they are just audibly delighted.
Yeah, so Kita's just gonna look down and goes, "My name's Keto. What's your name?"
uh Cloth Kid sort of, you know, from where they're from, a lot of people sort of know them, so they haven't really had to tell their name to anyone. And you know, being an alien, a few words, they're not really sure how to communicate this yet, so they sort of think for a moment, like little putting their little finger to their chin, and um they just stick their finger up in the air like idea, and they go back into their hammer space. Let me roll again. 9. Okay, that does it.
Yep.
They pull out a roll of cloth and a little plushie of a baby goat. And they hold up the cloth first, and then the little goat plush.
You basically see the dot, dot, dot before Kid goes, "Ah, Cloth Kid."
uh, Cloth Kid nods very eagerly and just sort of, opens that little hammer space menu again and just tosses the cloth and plushie back inside and then nods again very eagerly.
Yeah. So, what do you like to do, Cloth Kid?
Cloth Kid thinks for a moment and then sort of mimes like swinging something. Could be a bat, could be a net or something. Maybe roll insight.
Okay then. 1d20. Kita does not have insight, I believe. So that's just a +2.
Oh, that does it. That's good enough. 13. So Cloth Kid is. It's a little bit awkward at first because they're not really making, like, they're just sort of swinging, and then they think for a moment, and they pull out a butterfly sticker and toss it up in the air, and then swoop, mime catching it in a net, but they don't really have a net in their hands, so the butterfly sticker just falls to the ground.
No. Do you like play?
Cloth Kid shrugs. They were, and then sort of nods. It's not really what they were going for, but either way, they do like to play. They like it a lot.
Do you want to try and catch the cats? Kita suggests.
Cloth Kid's eyes light up. That sounds fun.
Okay then. Well, do you have something to catch them with?
Cloth Kid nods and puts up a finger like, 1 sec, and then goes through their hammer. I'm doing a lot of hammer space rolls.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this a lot for this character I'm foreseeing in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, 6, that does it. Cloth Kid pulls out what looks like a very, very big butterfly net.
Okay then. And at that, yeah, Kita is going to stand up, give a shake, and you watch as all of the fur of their coat just starts, leaps to the ground in the form of cats, just revealing a normal purple jacket underneath.
Incredible. Cloth Kid is watching in awe.
Okay, yeah, so Kita turns to all the cats and goes, okay, you guys go off and hide, and Cloth Kid will try and find you. You don't know if the cats actually understand Kita, but they just wander off. Some faster than others.
Yeah. Cloth Kid just looks at Kita, vibrating and bouncing excitedly and waving their little arms.
So 3, 2, 1, go.
Cloth Kid immediately runs off through the park, and I guess it's time I'll roll perception or something? Maybe investigation? What do you think?
Let's see. I'll give you a choice between investigation or survival.
Investigation or survival? Ooh. Well, I have proficiency in neither of those.
Don't worry, the DC is gonna be low.
I'm better at investigation, so.
Yeah, okay.
21, dirty 21.
Cool. Yep, okay, so. Yeah. Sack Kid, or Cloth Kid, Cloth Kid, is easily able to locate how many cats? Maybe he's able to locate 3 cats, all relatively close together. One's laying on the footpath. Another's, rolling around in some grass. And then the third one appears to just be chasing after a butterfly.
Cloth Kid very quickly. Well, do I have to roll for scooping them up? Or these cats seem pretty easy to catch. They're all sort of doing their own thing.
Yeah, they're not trying to get away, so yeah.
Alright, so Cloth Kid just scoops them up very eagerly and looks back at Kita. Is Kita still nearby?
Kita's been following Cloth Kid.
Okay.
A 4, a 1, and a 17. So yes. Of the ones Cloth Kid has grabbed, they have gotten one in a blue cowboy outfit, the Doctor, again, and one that is kind of dressed up like a clown.
Not, that might not, like, it sort of makes, all of these cats make Cloth Kid happy, but Clown Cat makes me very happy. You know how I am with those clowns.
Yep.
Anyways, Cloth Kid just looks back at Kita eagerly, and then immediately, whips their head back around and starts doing, like, puts their little hand up to their forehead like they're looking around.
Yep. Make me another check then, please.
Alright, another investigation. 6. That's not as good.
I will say. Yeah. So yeah. Cloth Kid's search leads them to the sandpit, where they find the tracks of a cat, which they closely watch. They closely follow in a circle. And basically, Kita is watching as Cloth Kid is walking in a circle, following the tracks, while the cat in question is right behind them.
Cloth Kid is just searching the tracks as they're slowly turning into a mixture of their own tracks and the cat's tracks.
Yeah, so I say with that. Yeah, after like a minute of this or so, the cat just lets out a meow right behind them.
Cloth Kid jumps about a foot in the air and then immediately, like, you know how in cartoons bloodhounds will do that sort of point?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cloth Kid sort of does that, but on 2 legs, and then immediately, like, swings their butterfly net towards it, trying to catch it.
Yep. They don't try and stop him.
Okay, another cat caught.
Yes. This cat in question is a bright orange cat with a red scarf.
Oh boy, I wonder what cat that could be. But amazing, incredible. 4 cats down. Like, there's 20 cats, aren't there?
Yep.
Okay. Only 16 to go.
Yep.
This is gonna be quick.
Yeah. Make another check. I'll make it like 2 more.
Alright.
Yep.
8.
8.
Not much better than the last one.
No, this one, it basically like the Cloth Kid. They hear a cat from an air like around the tree, but they just can't find them.
Cloth Kid's gonna climb the tree for a better vantage point.
Okay then.
Now, let me make a acrobatics check. Yeah, athletics would be no good. Gonna try to climb up this tree. Oh, that was a net 20!
Yes, indeed.
Cloth Kid just, like, scampers up this tree easy peasy, no sweat.
Yeah, so yeah, Cloth Kid, due to how poor their roll was early, like, they're standing on something soft as they look around for the cat before eventually realizing, oh, they're balancing on the cat.
Oh no, they're worried for the poor little cat. Like, they weigh about as much as a paper sack, but you know they're still worried that they're crushing the cat beneath their tiny little feet.
Yeah, the cat is fine. Just reaches up and gives them a bap on the face.
And Cloth Kid slowly scoops them up in the net.
Yep.
and then holds it up triumphantly and hops down from the train.
Yeah, final check.
Okay. 10.
It takes you the better part of. It takes Klofka the better part of like half an hour to an hour, but eventually, through the aid of a montage, they eventually are able to find the rest of the cats. Like, one of them's on top of the slide, another is basically just basically just gone full liquid on top of a rock. Like, yeah, some of them try and run away from them, others don't. A few of them even chase Cloth Kid.
Cloth Kid is holding their tail very close protectively because their tail is made of string, and cats love string. They know this from experience.
Uh, yep.
So,
So,
at the end of the day, I imagine Cloth Kid is just panting silently and holding up this giant net full of cats that has probably become very, very heavy and is it's very much bigger than Cloth Kid themselves.
yeah, at this point, all of the cats in the net have they've just turned into a great big ball of brown fur. Like, yeah, you figure that, yeah, whatever toon logic or magic um is related to them is also helps them basically hide. Yeah. So yes,
Cloth Kid just slowly. It's so heavy, but they drag the net over to Kita and they present it to Kita very proudly, like doing a little ta-da gesture.
Kita's going to give them a twirly hug for that, and they're going to reach into their hammer space. Well, you watch as for their hammer space, they walk over to the net, stick their hand into the fur, and they're going to pull out a cardboard knight's crest, which they will hold out to Cloth Kid.
Cloth Kid is delighted. They do a little clap and then immediately reach out for it and take it. But they do so like gently. They aren't like rude about taking it, but they're very excited. You can tell.
Yeah. So yeah, at that point, yeah, Kita takes off their purple jacket, kind of just dunks it in the brown fur. Then when they lift it back up, it's now the fur coat again. Yeah, so
Cloth Kid is amazed, and then they immediately go in to give Kita another hug.
yeah, Kita's just going to plop the jacket on Cloth Kid, even though it's several sizes too big.
Cloth Kid kind of wobbles a bit because, oh boy, that's a bunch of cats. It's still sort of heavy, but they once they get their footing, they just kind of look at it and then beam up at Kita like, a gift. I cannot move. This is too heavy.
So Kita's then going to what else can you do?
Cloth Kid thinks for a moment, and then, let me see, just a second. Where is the thing? The thing. I'm looking for it.
The thing, yes, very important.
Yes, the thing. The thing.
Yes, that thing.
I know what I'm talking about. I'm a like experienced D&D player.
Yep. One of the most experienced on this server.
Oh yeah, of course. I play D&D like every single day. But Cloth Kid is gonna pull out their let's see. I'm gonna roll I'm gonna flip a coin and see which one they pull out because I can't decide.
Sure.
Okay, so they pull out their weaver's tools and they're gonna pull out a bit of cloth from their hammer space. I'm not really gonna roll for this one because
Yes.
and uh like wait, what did I say they pulled out? Did I say wool or
They pulled out
I
a bit
can't.
of cloth and their weaver's kit.
Yeah. I meant like they pull out some wool
Oh, yeah?
or yarn, something like that, and with their weaver's kit, I'm gonna. What do I roll for using? They have proficiency with the weaver's tools.
Wisdom?
They have. Uh, I've actually never used tools in D&D.
It really depends on the DM's situation. I'd say, int or wisdom, your choice. It doesn't really matter.
All right. I guess I'll go ahead and roll int.
Yeah, so it's int
So
plus proficiency because you are proficient in these tools.
yeah. Okay. So 11. So it's not Cloth Kid's best work, but it does look pretty good. They knit a little cat that looks like Kita, and it's supposed to be a cat like their cats, but in a costume like Kita's outfit. So yeah.
Kita's eyes just go incredibly wide at that. They just gently reach forward, like, oh, little kitty.
Cloth Kid holds it up to Kita like yours now, take it. We're friends. This is yours.
Like, they're doing the whole, eyes quivering thing. It's like, this is the best gift I've ever been given. So,
Cloth Kid is just so proud of themselves, and they're so happy. They've made a friend.
at that point, he goes, they're just gonna look around and go, let's go sit down somewhere for now. And
Cloth Kid nods and
yeah,
oh, go ahead.
yeah. So they're gonna look around for a bench or something.
Okay.
Yep.
Cloth Kid as soon as they find a bench, Cloth Kid just jumps up and sits themselves on it and then pats beside them.
Yeah. Yuki's gonna sit down next to him, and they are going to pull out. Yeah, they're just going to pull out some snacks that they have on them because it's all very important. You always have snacks on you. You never know when you'll need them.
Oh yes, of course.
So yeah, they're just gonna offer some to Cloth Kid.
Yeah, Cloth Kid eagerly takes some.
Yeah.
And though they're though they're a Cloth Kid of very few words, you think you sort of hear them very quietly say, "Thanks."
Kita's just gonna smile. You're welcome. Yes.
So if you don't have any other plans, this was a very short FPS, but I think this is a pretty good place to leave it off.
Yeah. So, yeah. Kita's going to take back their fluff coat, and they are going to do. They're going to reach into their hammer space once again, and you watch as they pull out a one of their cats. However, first thing that notice, this appears to be made out of a same material as Cloth Kid, almost basically a cat version of Cloth Kid, and they're just gonna hold them up for Cloth Kid to see. It's like, look, what do you think?
Cloth Kid is amazed. Their little button eyes are sparkling, and they clap so eagerly. And their little tail is like really, their little string tail is just quickly waving back and forth, like they're so happy.
Yes. Yeah, at that point, yeah, Kita goes, "It was nice speaking to you, Cloth Kid." Yeah.
Cloth Kid nods and points at Kita like, you too.
Yeah, so let's end it here. So, yeah. One moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so thanks for playing, and even though it's been a short one, it's still fun. So
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun.
yeah.
It's nice to like figure out how I'm gonna play Cloth Kid, and it was fun playing with you.
Yeah.
I love Kita a lot.
Yeah. Yes. Bye bye.
Bye bye.